guess we want to talk to. Let's talk to Miss Shelley Morgan from Eustace. Shelley, how are we doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. I'm doing fantastic. Not as good as you though, because you have qualified for your fifth NFR National Finals Rodeo. So I want to ask you what you're feeling right now, and how excited are you to be headed back to Vegas?
I am super excited. I'm just feeling super blessed. That God blessed me with this life that I get to live, and the husband that supports me like he does and lives it with me, and the horses that he's blessed me to do it with. I feel super lucky, and I'm super excited to head back to Vegas.
Well, and like we mentioned, this is the fifth time that you've gone. You went in 2009, then you went 3 straight years, 2020, 2021, and 2022, then back here in 2024. What have you learned from those first four experiences that you're going to take into this time that you're going back?
Each year you learn a little more. Like, obviously, the first year you're probably more starstruck than anything. But I'm really confident in the horse I'm running, and it makes it for a fun experience. And so I've really learned to just go out there and treat it like any other rodeo, and put my best foot forward and trust my horse. And she usually does her job and makes it enjoyable, and don't leave anything left on the, how do you say it, on the court? Is that how you say it? Put it all out there.
Well, I guess we you leave it all out on the rodeo arena. I
On
guess
the arena.
is
That's
what we'll
true.
use for
Leave it
this
all
one.
in the arena.
Well, you talk so
Correct.
you barrel race, and that's I think this is the first time that I've spoken to someone that has done barrel racing. So what's the technique for that? What's the technique? What's the secret to being good at barrel racing?
Well, obviously, to have a good dance partner or slash your horse, and just be willing to put in the work. And every day is a new day and a new day to learn more. Never think you know it all. There's always new things to learn with each horse you ride, and definitely, like I said, if nothing else, they're animals that bond to us and learn from us and learn to trust us. So I think putting the time in with your horse, having the drive to be the best you can be, depending on what level you want to compete at. I mean, there's so many different levels. So depending on what you want to do and the level you want to compete at, you have to be willing to put in the work and the time and the effort to be the best you can be.
Well, and you mentioned that your husband is on the road with you. So, one, how long have y'all been together, and then how has it been having him on the road and having that support from him throughout your career?
Well, you're going to get me in trouble because I always forget how many years we're at. But we got married in 92, so that is 32 years, correct? Am I good? 32
32.
years. And to be honest with you, when he met me, we were in high school. We were juniors in high school. And he literally kind of started following me on the rodeo road. I was with my parents at that time, of course. So um, he would leave work and come to the rodeos, and we've been doing it ever since. And to be real honest, he is the reason that I actually do it professionally now. I had a really cool horse after we got married named Short Go, and we semi-pro rodeoed on him for a year or two, and he said, "Let's go pro." So I mean, he's literally the reason I went pro. He's the reason I'm here now. So we went pro, and we're still here, and we're having a blast. And I probably would have never done it without his push, and I definitely wouldn't want to do it now without him by my side.
Oh, well, that's awesome. So we got the rodeo starts on December 5th over in Vegas. So just under a month left here before the rodeo starts. So what are you doing now in that month leading up to the rodeo? Do you have any last minute preparations, or what's going on right now?
Well, mainly I work really hard to make sure my horse Kiss and B are in the best shape possible. So we've been working a lot on conditioning, and as we get closer, I'll taper off on that and just kind of maintain and make sure they feel their best, and obviously get all our Vegas agenda and clothes and accessories together, and just collect things that we need to go to Vegas and have a good time and be prepared so that we can do our job and be our best.
I think I heard some of the horses trying to talk to us just then in the
Yeah,
background.
yeah.
They want to say anything?
Well, we're actually like here in Arizona. we got an invitation to the Hondo Rodeo here in Phoenix, Arizona. So I was literally out here at my stall. So there's Kiss right there enjoying her breakfast slash lunch slash whatever you want to call it, just whatever she wants.
That's awesome.
Sometimes she probably has something to say, but sometimes we might want to hear it, but other times we might not.
Right, right. I understand that. Well, Shelley, thank you so much for taking the time and talking to us. Best of luck down there in Vegas, and I'm sure we will talk to you then.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me on.
Absolutely. Have a good rest of the day.
You too.
All right, that is Shelley Morgan right there, Eustace native, headed to the National Finals Rodeo in Las Vegas for the 5th time in her career. We talked